All Valley teams have seen action in league games as March wraps up and we enter the month of April. Welcome to the Rawlings NBC Baseball First Pitch. I'm Associate Commissioner Derek Dockett and joined by our Valley Baseball analyst Shane Dennis. Shane, how are things going with you now that we can look forward to some warmer days ahead in the spring?
Yeah, that's the key. And I think most of the teams have done a good job of dodging the weather and getting their games in. And now that we're in the Valley, I think we can all look forward to great weather and some great baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's jump right into things. I guess first off, we can start right at the top of the RPI, the National College Baseball RPI. Dallas Baseball owns the top RPI right now. Last year's tournament champs playing really, really well, coming off a 3-game sweep at home this weekend against Illinois State.
And they've got some good non-conference wins in their pocket too. There's a reason why everybody in the league thought that they would win the league. I don't know if anybody thought they'd be playing at this high level already, but you look up and down their roster, the position players, they got Tag Deuce. Camden Duznak has done a nice job of elevating his game offensively. Drew Turbin, David Martinelli. Those are all names that are recognizable to Valley people. Plus, you got Joe Shaw at the beginning of that rotation. He's a big physical guy on a Friday night, and Brandon Coach is without peer at the end of that bullpen, too. So it's no real surprise they've been good, but this good, pretty phenomenal.
Absolutely. If we go looking for one of the surprises in the league so far, you can go right to Bradley, 19-6 overall, 2-1 in conference play in the early going, took 2-3 against Southern Illinois this past weekend. They've been doing it really well with some solid pitching, and they've actually been doing really well on the defensive side of the ball too.
Well, and those are two things that kind of held them back over the last 6 or 8 years or so. A couple of things I want to point out, regardless of whether it's basketball or baseball in the Valley, if you get a bunch of veterans, you got a chance. And Bradley has those too. And those three guys that I want to point out, Elliot Ashbeck, Brent Stong, Steve Adkins, all those guys have kind of paid their dues and in some ways taken their lumps along the way, but they've all been great this year. Specifically, Elliot Ashbeck, 2-time Valley Pitcher of the Week, plus he's a double threat guy. So if we had a league award for two-way player of the year, he'd probably be the front runner for it. And Larry Scully, their pitching coach, their first-year pitching coach, deserves some kudos too, because it always seems like Bradley has a lot of good arms, but they, for whatever reason, I think you hit the nail on the head. Defensively, sometimes that's betrayed them. But I think 19-6 or something like that for their first 25 games, they will no doubt have another good weekend this weekend. We'll see what happens when they continue Valley play too, but a great start for Elvis Dominguez and his club.
Yeah. Missouri State's always been one of those solid teams when we talk about Valley baseball. Right now, as we talk, they've won 5 in a row, coming off a sweep at Jacksonville this past weekend. Their last 5 games, they've outscored their opposition 47-17 in those 5 games. I guess the Bears are doing it all with the bat, the pitching, just putting it all together right now, and they've got a big matchup with Dallas Baptist coming to town.
They do. That'll be a big showdown, and much like who we talked about, Dallas Baptist and Bradley, they got a decent core of veteran players. Tate Matheny and Dylan Becker had a really good week and weekend, and they can count on those two guys most of the time. Spencer Johnson also is having a pretty good year offensively as well, but I think as much as anything with Missouri State is that continuity on their coaching staff. Those guys have been together forever. They know each other. The players certainly trust in them. Paul Evans does a great job with the pitching staff. They got John Harris back. He missed some time. And also Matt Hall from last year to this. I thought there were some times last year that he had flashes of brilliance, but he's coming back this year. And those two have really teamed up to be a good 1-2 punch now that Harris is back. But Keith Gutton, it's more of the same. You know, he's sprinkled in some new guys, but the core, his veteran guys, that should be a collision course this upcoming weekend with Dallas Baptist. Whoever takes 2 out of 3 there, you'll have Missouri State. If they do it, they'll be 4-2 and have that conference win in their pocket over Dallas Baptist if it comes to it. And if DBU takes 2 out of 3, now they're 7-2, and in my opinion, really hard to catch.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what happens. It'll be interesting early series here in the conference season. See how things play out down the stretch. Shane, thanks so much for your time. We look forward to talking to you. Hopefully we can catch up soon and talk more Valley baseball.
Sounds great.
All right, thanks, Shane. This has been the Rawlings NBC Baseball First Pitch. Thanks so much for joining in. We hope you can join us next time.